Hi, my name is Kelly and I like to talk about all things pregnancy loss on this channel. Today, we're going to talk about this question of how to prevent miscarriages. So I know whenever I had my first couple of miscarriages, like probably after my first or second, I was Googling like crazy, trying to figure out what I could do to stop this from happening again. And if you do a search, there is no shortage of well-meaning advice on how to prevent miscarriages. Everything from yoga to diet, supplements, acupuncture, the list goes on and on of all these different things that people are telling us we should be doing to prevent our miscarriages from happening. And I did every one of those things that I found. Anything that I found on the internet that just had the tiniest little inkling of maybe this might work to prevent more miscarriages from happening, I tried it. I tried diets. I tried taking 20 supplements. I tried yoga. I tried acupuncture. What else did I try? I tried completely cutting out alcohol and caffeine. I tried cutting back my exercise to make sure that I wasn't being overstrenuous when I was doing my workouts. I tried everything and I was so perfect, it was exhausting. And do you know what? It didn't matter. I tortured myself with this ideal of perfection and for nothing. It did not save any of my babies. That was when I realized that this is not my fault and there's nothing that I can do without the help of a doctor to stop these miscarriages from happening. No matter the fiery hoops that I jumped through or the tightrope walk that I danced, it didn't matter. I couldn't stop the miscarriages from happening. And so that was both a scary thing to realize, but it was also very freeing because what it told me is that I am not in control. I am not causing these miscarriages. And at the bottom line, it is not my fault. And that's why I think it's important that we shift the narrative about miscarriages. We put too much of an undue burden on women when we talk about egg quality and fertility decline with age, but we don't even talk about the other half of the equation. What about the men? When you look at the studies, in recurrent miscarriages, only 7% of miscarriages are happening due to chromosome issues, which would be what you would expect from things like egg quality decline. But then whenever you look further, of those 7%, about half of them can be attributed to male factors. So I think we need to stop making ourselves crazy, running around on a hamster wheel, trying to take all these vitamins and do everything perfectly to avoid another miscarriage. The sad truth is that there's nothing you can do without the help of a doctor. And that is both sad, but it's also a little bit hopeful because what it means is that it's not your fault. And so long as you have a decently healthy lifestyle, and I'm talking like, you're not abusing alcohol or abusing illicit drugs, you're not morbidly obese, you're doing some generally healthy things, your diet is basically healthy, then it's not your fault. There's nothing that you can do to stop these miscarriages from happening. You need the help of a doctor. If I could go back in time and talk to myself after my first miscarriage, I would shake myself and tell myself that it's not my fault and to not go down that rabbit hole of trying to prevent the miscarriages by trying to make myself perfect. Because it not only did it not help any of my babies, it didn't save any of them or save any miscarriages, but it also sent me into a really dark place mentally. So it was bad for me and it was bad for the babies. The other thing that I would tell myself is to trust my gut. If my gut was telling me that something is just not right with my body, then I should have sought the help of a specialist sooner. I wish I would have not waited until like the third or fourth miscarriage before seeking a specialist. So how do you prevent miscarriages? Well, there's nothing that you can do because it's not your fault. But you can seek the help of a doctor sooner rather than later. If you feel like something's not right or if you've had 1 or 2 miscarriages, talk to your doctor. See if you can maybe get a referral to a specialist. Or if your regular doctor won't give you a referral, then go out there on the internet and search yourself and find one. There are doctors out there that can help you, and that's the good news. There are answers to our problems. We just have to find the right doctor. I hope talking about this helps someone else out there. And in case you needed to hear it today, it is not your fault. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below. And until next time, I wish you hope on your journey wherever it may take you. The other thing I would... Oh my God, are you serious, Chop?